does not look like 3307, sir.
Weren't you listening to what happened?
I kind of heard.
My life is such a flippin' mess right now. I can't believe all this stuff that's happening. Yesterday I overslept because my car was fine Friday night.
Yeah. Then Saturday.
Saturday I went to start to leave for work, and the battery, I mean, dead. So somewhere there's a short in the system.
You didn't leave the lights on or anything?
No, there was a short in the stereo system.
Oh.
And it's draining the battery. So it took all day, we charged it, found out that the darn thing is, we don't know if the alternator isn't working. So I've got to go tomorrow to have it tested. In the meantime, what I'm doing is parking it and then disconnecting the battery. But that's not always the yesterday. So then, today, the driver is kind of a dick.
Yeah.
So I wanted to make sure that I got there early. So instead of doing the usual, which is I drive up to the bus and then unload myself on the bench and park it.
Okay, so
he gets pissed off that I do that.
So you drive to the relief, I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what I did was, I said, okay, well that pisses him off. So what I'll do is I'll get there earlier, take the 70 bus, and pick him up that way. Well, the 70 bus shows up late. So I'm chasing after the bus down the block, yelling.
Out of your car or what?
No, I'm foot. I had just got so I have to walk back to the garage to where I parked the truck, and then try to catch it in Milwaukee.
Okay.
I'd have made it too, but I was behind him, and he decided when he didn't see me there, he was just going to take off.
Yeah.
And he took off early. He took off a few seconds early, but I wasn't at the bus stop.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you know what? What a nice shirt. Where'd you get that? It's hers.
I gave it to him.
Where'd you get it?
A store. I don't remember which one.
I mean, after running back to the garage to get my car.
From 17th and McLaughlin?
From 17th and McLaughlin.
That's a little late.
I charged that, and I'm right behind the guy in Milwaukee, and he took off. I was there 30 seconds after. Yeah.
Supposed to leave? I thought you were supposed to wait like 2 minutes or whatever. You know?
Apparently they don't have to.
Yeah.
And this guy is no nice guy by any means.
This guy that stayed on 3307, or?
Yeah, he stayed on the 3307.
Okay.
So now I'm driving his. The driver that he was supposed to relieve. The driver he was supposed to relieve had a lead.
Yeah.
And I said, look, I'm here. I'll take over your run so you can make your appointment. So they let me have this. And they chose to relieve. I said, so when are we going to swap back? They said, nah, we're going to leave him on it. We'll relieve him at the time he's supposed to go home, which is 8:30.
Okay.
And then you report back to the garage, which means I'm going to be on all night.
Yeah. Well, this bus goes back to the garage after this trip. You go...
No, after my next...
Yeah, you go here to Oregon City and
then back.
Yeah, then you're dead.
Yeah, so... But the point, I mean, I'm not regretting the extra hours.
Yeah.
But I'm not happy about having an oversleep.
Is it extra hours? Because that 3307.
If they put me on extra service.
Oh, they're going to do that
all night.
Oh, they're going to do that. Oh.
Yeah, because the other guy, I heard him say to dispatch, look, there's no way I'm doing extra service again tonight.
Yeah.
I've got to be somewhere. And I said, I'll do it for you. I'm here.
I don't think I heard that, but I might have, you know.
So here he is, the spy who loved me. You know, now I can't think of anything that goes on.
You're actually eating healthy there.
Oh yeah, I'm in training now.
Oh.
As a bodybuilder. I'm a trainer. So I have had to eliminate all junk food. So how are things with you?
Okay.
I'm having a really horrible weekend.
Yeah.
Hello.
Let me take my back, okay?
Okay. No problem.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't know what you were doing, and then you called in about that fight.
Yeah, I am so miserable.
And it was right when we were trying to figure out where you were. Right when. No, right.
I can't pick up that phone without thinking these guys are listening in.
But no, see, it was interesting because we were. Al checked the mapper, the live mapper they have, the live mapper, and you were not in revenue service or something. So.
Oh, that's weird.
I don't know, but it was right at the time.
I'm not happy, and I hate to be unhappy.
Calm, deep breaths, Leonard, deep breaths.
I'm not happy.
Take deep breaths.
Me, not happy.
Take deep breaths.
What are you shaking your head about? Okay. Away we go now. And away we go now.
But you just need to take, if you're stressed out, take deep breaths and whatever.
What'd you say?
Take deep breaths if you're stressed out.
Do some jumping jacks.
Yeah.
Hey, is my garbage can empty or full?
It's pretty empty.
Yeah, I got a neat crowd today. Boy, the last few days.
But yeah, the thing is, if you're stressed out, you're going to make more mistakes.
You're going to have an accident then, right?
Well, not necessarily an accident, but just spirals. You'll make more and it'll spiral.
Yeah. Out of control. Out of control.
Hey, be happy you got AC and everything, 1700.
Life is good.
Yeah.
It's just I don't like to be on the what's that? I don't like to be in the red karma-wise with driving. And right now I'm in the red. Of course I have been for a while. Did you hear that about my suspension?
Yeah, last time we were
That the union is reading it even now.
Interesting.
Yeah, they think it was unjust.
Yeah, I don't know.
So the meeting is going to be, the grievance meeting is going to be held on the 27th, which is not this coming Monday, but next week.
Yeah.
And I guess I'll be there.
Yeah.
At least
You and the
hear
rep.
how this goes on.
Yeah, you and the rep versus.
Me and what?
You and the rep versus whoever. Yeah.
Now this weather I like. You can stay like this.
Yeah.
That hot stuff, you can have it.
Yeah, I was on a roof, so.
I was miserable.
Yeah, I've been working out. What was that? Was that a dog? Did you see that thing on the next street on Davis?
Yeah, no.
Something that sprint across. Maybe it was a cat or something. It just. Just sprint.
33 to Milwaukee and Oregon City.
Line 33, take off to Oregon City Transit Center.
Go.
Oh, no.
What?
Just missed the signal.
This signal is very short.
Yeah.
Very short. Matter of fact, I complained about it.
And then when the train comes, it doesn't clear right away. So what will happen is that the train will come by and they'll stop at the station. And by the time this signal turns green, you get up there and that train.
Starting to roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, I complained about these things and Charter's response to me was the city controls that. We have nothing to do with it.
Have you complained to the city or?
No. If climate is, I would think that they would take it to the city.
Yeah.
Under ordinary circumstances.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen at least at least one operator to, blow that red, just go in the regular light with green to get around the train.
Aww.
Well, it's...
Thank you.
Oh, 9, third side. 33 to Milwaukee and Oregon City.
133, McLaughlin to Oregon City Transit Center.
Hello. Good, how are you? Good. Thank you. You got the shade pants, for the name. Yeah, there you go. Thank you.
Yeah, with the 70, you know, if it gets caught by a train, it'll get stuck there.
Yeah, he ran late, and he didn't care. And I'm telling him, I've got to make that, but and he's just going. He was going like 20.
You could
and then we get, you know, I see him come. I said, "How?" And he goes across McLaughlin. He's that guy's supposed to hear that, right? God, this is such a. I don't know the word for it.
Boy, could you just catch a 33 at...
Jared, move along.
Could you just catch a 33 at 17?
Yeah. That's what I was supposed to do.
Yeah, just I'd
But
say...
it didn't happen. Well, actually, I was supposed to relieve it in Milwaukee. But I have to drive the truck
Right.
back, you know, back to the garage.
But this is going north or south?
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Okay.
But is it going north or south you relieve?
It goes, I catch it going south.
Yeah, because he needs to get on at 17 and you'd be fine.
Yeah, well, it didn't happen. If Deputy Drupalon hadn't been the driver, I'd have made it. I mean, the bus was supposed to be there 5 minutes before I pick up.
In Milwaukee or at 17?
At 17.
Well, it's not that far to walk from the garage to McLaughlin. It's a little way. But
well, it's just he complained about the fact that it takes me a minute to load up my stuff onto the bus.
Well,
And he doesn't like it coming off his brake. What?
Well, I know.
I laughed at him when he said it. It's like, dude,
Al,
well, you know, it comes off my brake. That minute comes off my brake. It's like, wow.
well, two things. Number one, it's a common courtesy to ride 2 minutes earlier whenever after you leave. Number two, Al actually went to the board about that, about having to do the road release. No time to set up your bus.
I don't get your point.
No, about it. He thinks it was a safety issue, you know, having to get in and drive, no time to adjust your mirrors or really get set up.
Uh-oh. Oh, dear.
What?
33, Milwaukee, Oregon City.
Line 33, McLaughlin to Oregon City Transit Center.
What's up, bro? You gotta have it on a citizen card to get on a citizen fare.
Hey, well, hold on, I gotta get out of this.
Hello. Thank you. Howdy. Pick a card, any card. Thank you. See you all week.
I do, but I don't have it.
Yeah, I gotta have it on you.
I knew they'd ask, but I don't have it. Okay.
That's the way it happens. That's the way it happens. Whoop. There we go.
It happens a lot though. You're almost ready, and it's just a second or two.
What'd you say?
It happens a lot. It seems, you know, you're almost ready to go and
Yeah. Bing, boom.
yeah.
Yeah. I'm really bad when I make a mistake. I just continuously punish myself.
Yeah, no, and as I said, then you get stressed out and you make more mistakes.
And then I know I'm gonna hear I'm in the front. Drive it anyway. So let them do the punishing. I'm in. No sense getting punished twice. Just take your medicine. Oh, it's the medicine. Did it stop for City Hall at the front of the building?
Now on the new radio system, it does all the stops downtown. It announces them.
I'm gonna make mine at
Now my head's like,
Line 33, New Albany, to Oregon City Transit Center.
Yep.
You walked off.
How you doing today?
Better.
Good. Good.
Not as good as usual, but better than it was this morning.
Awesome.
I've been doing really good on that.
Hello.
You need to pre-punch those transfers.
What'd you say?
Pre-punch those transfers.
I'm not getting it.
Pre-punch the transfer so you're not punching every single time.
Yeah. I usually punch the hand.
Yeah.
That usually when it's going to be my last move.
No, I know they have so many transfers to give out, you know,
I saw that.
Are you staying with me?
I don't know, a little bit, I guess. What do you think?
I don't know.
I really did too.
You have a pass.
Yeah.
Am I right?
What?
You have a pass?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. I really like this stuff.
Don't do it. It means stop the car.
Yeah.
33.
Line 33, New Albany, to Oregon City Transit Center.
You must ride with me. You're cute.
Yeah, no, some of them I know they don't use business.
Well, I'm not.
Please, can we do a little smoother, please?
I have got a really weak stomach.
Do you?
Yeah. I get
Well, that
nauseous.
was accidental.
It's all good. I was in good humor too anyway, so.
So you get motion sickness. You're susceptible. The Hawthorne Bridge to stop for Almsey.
No, I'll probably get off that mill.
What was that?
I'll get off that mill and onto your last stop.
What? This is my favorite thing.
Yeah.
This is beautiful.
Oh, yeah, like that one.
Oh. Where are they rolling to? If they would let me just pull the bus in there,
What?
20 minutes. They would just let me pull the bus in there. I'm at 20 minutes.
Oh, the bridge, when the bridge got stuck or whatever?
Because it's beautiful time of day. Take the time to take a few minutes to appreciate it.
Yeah.
Dude, we're getting more and more transsexual people around here. I had a kid come up to me the other night.
Yeah.
He's a 16-year-old.
Oh.
That's my second 16-year-old transsexual.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one's just going in the process of
Yeah.
Southeast Martin Luther King, Bill Street.
Well, that's a new traffic signal there. They didn't used to have one back up the ramp. That thing's new.
yeah, put the trolley out there.
Yeah. Hey, they have them right on demand now. You just go up to them and
Really?
yeah, the car to go. Yeah, they just have people park them around, and you know, people. You just go up to them while you register first. You just go up to them and rent them and drive off to wherever.
Line 33 to Smith Laughlin to Oregon City Transit Center.
Raw silent sand and gravel is next.
Yeah, it's the only thing there. At least they have the crosswalk in.
My honey.
They did this all up nice here.
Oh, they did a nice job on it.
You remember when I was sagging before?
Yeah. Sagging and crumbling.
Yeah, it shows that sawdust isn't the best thing to build things on. Well, yeah, because they had the lumber mill there and there was a ton of sawdust. So everything would just sink into it.
So much like the Ross Island Bridge. Building it out of wood. Building the foundation out of wood. That was really smart. What were they thinking?
It's still standing. Well, I think the mud kind of insulates it or whatever, I forget.
What was that?
The mud might kind of insulate it or something, I forget.
That's what they, you think they thought that? It's wood. It's rot. You're counting on people going across it. They had better sense, thank God, than they wrote the other ones.
Yeah. No, it's nice. I was working at the naturopathic college. Would have a great view of the bridge.
Which one?
The naturopathic, yeah. No, on the west end there. And I wasn't looking, but a couple times right at my lunchtime there was a big incident.
Southeast 17. Yeah, calling out the stops is a great way for people
What?
to know that this human being here. To me, it's part of the process of connecting with the passengers.
Yeah.
And you know, the only thing they've resorted to those electronic devices because so many bus drivers were refusing to maintain that.
Well, yeah, and plus some of the PAs don't work good, and a lot of operators don't have the booming voice you have, so it just comes across that about it better be, you know.
September 1st, turn at
Never thought of my voice.
One known inbound fares will not be bound to South Grade, so be sure to use the tickets before then.
It's not bad.
Line 33, Nick Laughlin,
Things.
Oregon City Transit
I
Center.
see the Harold, so
how's your doing? We're testing proof.
it does improve considerably. No, but I can see the
Oh wow, I can see the bridge columns.
Line 33, Nick Laughlin to Oregon City Transit Center.
Imagine this thing walking out with a
only place, yeah, the only place there is. This will be interesting.
Stuff will be in Selwood, Tacoma, and Johnson Creek.
This will be an interesting place to see, you know, next couple of years.
I am not happy about this.
Yeah.
As most Milwaukee people are. Again, the illusion of America. It's like Santa Claus. America never existed. You can vote all you want, but it's the rich people that are going to make the decisions again. Just another oligarchy.
Oh, you should read John Hively. You know him?
No.
He's an operator, but he wrote a book on politics and stuff.
On
about
what?
that. Oh, about that thing, about how control or whatever, right?
On what?
About control and stuff, you know.
Just imagine all the whole lives are going to be pouring into this park now. We have a nice little park here.
Yeah.
Free of dangerous scenarios. I can walk my dogs at 3 o'clock in the morning. And I do. They don't care when they go to the park, as long as they get to go.
30% returning traffic will no longer have their zone. Once now freeway jump fare will not be valid by the grade, so be sure to use other tickets before then.
Well, that's their fence they put in there. I saw online they're putting in this fence thing in the center.
You what?
I saw online they're putting in this fence thing in the center.
What's that?
Just see on the center barrier,
Yeah.
stop people from crossing.
They got to build what?
No, they put this in, this fence thing on top of
Oh,
the...
so the people will kind of drive.
Yeah.
What is that going to be, do you know?
What?
That.
The gray thing?
That whole...
Oh, that's all, you know what?
Is it really?
Well, probably, and yeah. Oh, yeah, because Stacy and Whitback's the contractor, so yeah.
North Choco, Zone 3.
Southeast Frontage Road, East Choco Street.
Oh. Then they're turning bound that Beaver heat treating, I think it's right there. Is that it? I don't know.
Line 33, Nickel Highway, toward City Transit Center.
That's the one. It looks
Youth tickets. Yeah, they can. Youth tickets.
Line 33,
Have a good night.
to Oregon City Transit Center.
Guys, lucky you only have one lost buddy.
Gone with the wind. Gone with the wind.
Yeah, I heard some theater put it up after the tornado came through.
The what?
Oh, this drive-in theater had a tornado come through their place.
That's tomato.
Tornado.
Oh.
And then on the sign they put up "Gone with the Wind." Is this better than going down to Millport, the old route?
Something different.
Yeah.
I don't think one is better than
Yeah.
I don't know why they bought it to do this.
I think it was because of the traffic there at Millport. You know, you're taking that left there right before the intersection.
Well, since I drive at night,
Yeah.
it's never really affected me much.
Yeah.
That's pretty much one of those intersections that's busy during the day.
Yeah.
Hey, Leonard.
Yeah.
First one's running, right?
What did he say?
31.
Yeah.
31. I think it's the running job.
I have to call. No, I got it. Don't, you know. Yeah, I'll do it.
It is 6:55.
I'm calling on a 31 right now. Yes.
You can call him direct.
Line 33, take off to Oregon City Transit Center.
You got your wings. Definitely. You got your Coca-Cola going on.
Southgate Parking Ride.
Oh, they're empty. Oh, I said, break some bread, dude.
Southeast Millport.
Yeah, I used to have the original one back in 1985. When they first bring out the window right there, so it was like right there. Then they were bid quarters. Remember that? That day forward? Yeah. And I used to have the original, the very first pair. North Carolina. Yeah,
It may not be running.
no, it is running. I think it is. Yeah, it's still running. Probably 7.
Main Street, go up for the next 2 stops.
I know, but it's still probably running. I'm thinking about it. The last one coming from the 5 to 7. When I was on my friend's house, it was like 8 o'clock. I think it's still running. It's got like 2 things going on there. Get the phone, it's got some kind of camcorder or something.
Okay, move back, folks.
Oh, no.
Southeast Texas and 21st. Transports the lines to 70 and 75.
Just wrong.
Pick up your mail.
Here we go.
Oh, the cleaning crew, you get the rest.
Line 33.
No, they'll get the vacuum.
Oregon City Transit
You know,
Center.
the blower thingy? that A.
What?
See that A if you get my drift.
Hey.
Cover that.
Wait.
Oh, by sending the message.
Oh. So, is there a 31 or not?
I'm trying to figure out, my phone keeps resetting. It said
The Milwaukee Transit Center?
that doesn't exist anymore.
Yes, it does. Just because you stop calling it, that doesn't make it not there. What are you, Republican?
I swore I heard a supervisor say that it doesn't, it's not called that because you can't lay over here.
Because what?
But there's no room to arrive early.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
$33 to the Oregon City Transit Center.
33, Nick Lawford, to Oregon City Transit Center.
I know. Maybe he's gonna come out.
Yes, sir.
Hi. How you doing?
Oh, thanks. Thank you.
Hello.
Go, Ray. Go.
Oh, thank you. Welcome back.
33, Nick Lawford, to Oregon City Transit Center.
I'm not getting any 31s.
No?
It says Monday morning for continuing Estacada.
I got for me and her. Uh-oh, we might be standing up.
Hey.
How you doing, my friend?
Good, how are you?
Very good.
Excuse me, you know this is my box.
Good, how are you?
The box. 1 minute.
Don't not on here. Not on here, I said.
Yeah, I don't know, but it says next one tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow?
Yeah. I mean, it is Sunday, so.
Yeah, right.
Bien, hermana Yesenia, Dios le bendiga mucho, la amo en el Señor. Mire, ¿qué le parece si ahorita me acabo de subir al bar? Voy a dar mi pase, hermana. Está bien que allá estuve parada, pero no me regresó la llamada y ahorita el bar va bien lleno. Ya voy para Milwaukee, ahorita le regreso la llamada allá en mi apartamento, ¿ok? Sí, en 10 minutos mínimo, ¿ok? Dios le bendiga, hermana. Dios le bendiga. Bye.
Stop. There is somebody right there, so please stop.
I like the pattern they have in the crosswalk.
Of this thing?
Yeah. That's pretty fancy.
Uh-oh, speed start. What are they, towing the bus?
No, Gerlach does that. Gracias.
Sí, está bien. Está bien, yo lo veo.
Gerlach has the compact.
Oh.
And that thing I don't think would support a bus.
Oh, maybe for both?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
¿Sí habla español?
River Road. What's the point of building this path and then blocking it off?
Well, two different organizations, you know.
They'll be using it anyway.
They'll be reopened eventually. See, the Max sign's gonna come right through here.
I know. Cut through the
Kellogg Park there.
No, go around it basically. Go like around the edge.
Then why are they cutting the path through it?
Well, a little bit. I mean, they were going to have the parking right there at Kellogg Park before they realized. So if you really wanted to, I could have taken the bike off and bring it back to the garage for them.
Alright. People are so used to having that dog.
Oh yeah. They're going to have a trail here though. They will have a trail.
Yeah. Southeast Park.
I guess I don't need that stuff. Sorry.
Beautiful greenery.
There'll still be greenery here, just be next to a bunch of concrete.
Forget it.
We got something stacked here.
No, don't do that.
I believe the parking ride garage is going to be in this lot here. I'm pretty sure it's going to be across the street here. Where the
Exiting. Oh, okay.
They went out the back. There's a rumor that they're going to build a housing development where the elk
I don't know.
lodge is.
That is or used to be a parking ride lot actually. That well, I don't know if it still is, but it used to be a parking ride lot.
And this thing's been sitting empty for years.
You need a kettle?
A what?
A kettle?
No. Yeah, actually I do. But I'm not bringing the big one. Gaia the Bomber.
I thought that was South Hall.
Southeast corner.
Exiting.
Line 33, McLaughlin to Oregon City Transit Center.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. We're ready. Kellogg, you don't look happy. I need a couple of seats up front, please.
Line 33, McLaughlin to Oregon City Transit Center.
What's the magic word? Now. There you go. I'll wait till you sit.
Next stop.
Chestnut is next.
That bike's got a job cut out for it.
bus stop there.
Oh, I bought a truck from him. The guy's been, I've had it 3 years and now it's starting to run down and he says, time to get something more reliable. So I'm looking to see what he's got. Have a good night. Hope Grove, the next 2 stops.
You're missing a dial or a cover there.
What'd you say?
You're missing a dial or a cover there.
Yeah, I noticed. But I didn't do it, so it's not my problem. I have enough to take responsibility for today. Thank you very much.
Line 33, kicks off at 4 into the center.
You're welcome. Thank you, sir. Later, guys. There he is.
Who?
The guy that I'm...
All 3307? Yeah, I talked to him for a moment.
You what?
I talked to him for a moment and I went out and saw him. I thought you were going to be back on it. But.
Was he pissing?
133.
Kind of. He said he's not on here.